Good evening. Hey, collective. Hey. It was all for you. 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 It was all for you, bitch. All the lessons collective, all the pain, all the hurt, all the ascension, all everything else, bitch. It was all for you. Okay? It was for the growth. It was for the fucking knowledge. It was for the wisdom. It was for the motherfucking maturity, bitch. It was for the fucking ascension. It was all for you. Hey. Collective, I hope you guys are full of light and full of love. Thank you for coming in. Whoever wants to know this song, it's All For by Kimberly August. Okay. Look at me trying to turn the I'm trying to turn down the TV by fucking clicking the damn at the tablet. Like, this is too much. Listen. Okay, collective. So we are gonna get into some things. Some of the downloads that I'm getting today, I did not write down, but I will tell you that is good evening, Monica. Good evening, Natty. Acho. Good evening, Crystal. Remember to share the video. Remember to share the knowledge, share the lights, share the downloads, okay? Share the information. Sharing is caring, collective. But nonetheless, we are gonna get into some things, right? So let's light our incense and talk about these downloads because I've been tapping into the energy of temptation. And I keep tapping into the story of Adam and Eve when she's eating the apple. Hence, why I posted the picture of the black Adam and Eve, and she has the apple in her hand, right? Because I kind of feel like this definitely like it's given. It's given ascension. It's given we went through the pain, we went through the lessons, we went through the mistrusting, the cheating, the fucking abuse, all of that shit to learn how to love ourselves, and not only how to love ourselves, but not to be tempted again by things that don't benefit us or purpose us collective. You understand what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like even if you are in a relationship, right, it kind of taught you to put yourself in the space where you don't allow things that don't benefit you, or you don't become the pushover, or you don't just accept the things just because somebody's tempting you and telling you the things you want to hear, the things you want to feel, or the things like I just kind of feel like this whole temptation energy is more like if we didn't take that risk to go into those fucked up relationships, and tempted by those people, we would have never been in the space that we are in now, in that heart chakra ascension, in that maturity of heart ascension space and time, right, where you kind of understand yourself emotionally and how to express your emotions and your feelings now without projecting your insecurities, or without projecting fear, or without projecting all these things that were holding you back from actually experiencing unconditional love, because a lot of you didn't have it. Now you do have it because you took that risk. You got into those dark temptations. You took those people's words for what they were. You understand? So I kind of feel like this is about you understanding why you tempted yourself, or why these people tempted you in the first place, or why these things had to happen, or why, I don't know. It's a really interesting energy, because then it's talking about a lot of people being tempted outside of the connection that they're in. Some people are being tempted to go into love again. Some people are being tempted by outside sources if they are in a relationship. Some people are being tempted to expand outside of their relationship. with or without the person's knowledge. And I kind of feel like it's because a lot of you are starting to understand that temptation is just a lack of what we give ourselves. So we go and get tempted by other people that are offering it in exchange for in an exchange that kind of like involves manipulation and this and that, because that person is also trying to get what they want out of the situation, right? But I kind of feel like you ascended over that or out of that, so now you're in this energy where you're tempted to start something new, you're tempted to reconnect, you're tempted to do this, you're tempted. But I also kind of feel like for the ones that are in a relationship, it's also about, a lot of you might be feeling temptation because a lot of you are avoiding the problems in the connection or the relationship, right? I don't know. That is the energy. That is the download. It's about temptation. It's about over ascending those past versions of yourself. If you guys resonate, you guys kind of get what I'm talking about or get the conceptualized idea that spirit is trying to bring forth. Well, we're gonna pull cards, but do like the video, subscribe, do all of that, because we are gonna get into some things collective. Okay. So, how you guys doing tonight? Make sure to freaking give the video a thumbs up and share the knowledge. They all show me love, yeah. Yeah, everybody's showing me love, even though I'm in a relationship or whatever the case may be, right? It's kind of like that energy, like everybody's showing me love, but it's like, is it temptation? Is it a good temptation? Is it a bad temptation? Is it something that's gonna lead me down a good road? Is it something that's gonna bring me what I want? I mean, temptation can be what you want it to be, right? Eve got tempted by that apple, but that apple brought her to independence. Not having to rely off of the matrix or rely off of the garden or the God that was telling them what to do or whatever the case may be. I'm not against God. I believe God. But if you've been following me collective, you know that the God of Eden is actually Lucifer. So at the end of the day, did this person free themselves? Yeah, they freed themselves from having to, Jesus Christ. They conditioned themselves or got out of, I hate when people do shit like this. So the energy is that Eve ate from the apple and from the tree because she wanted independence and she wanted her own knowledge and her own maturity and her own ascension process, her own right to feel, her independence to act, to make decisions, whatever the fucking case was, right? But I kind of feel like whatever this is, this energy that we're getting, we're about to get the full story and not only the downloads that I just got, but the cards that we're about to pull. So let's go into prayer. And then we're going to go into these cards, okay? So let's pause this real quick. Okay. Remember to like the video, subscribe, like, comment, share, do everything, right? Supporting is caring, sharing is caring. So, thank you, Father, Mother, God, for waking us up today and allowing us to be an extension of you. Understanding, overstanding, and understanding that we're constantly connected to God's source, spiritual guides, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors. Anything that is vibrational to get these messages across to hallowed and divine, feminine and masculine, so they can be able to ascend in whatever way, shape, or form they find suitable in this space and time. Thank you for your love, your wisdom, and support every day. We're nothing without it, and we're definitely nothing without you. In your humble name we pray. So it be, so it be, so it be. For some of you, I just heard that somebody tempted you into thinking that they was going to give you whatever it was that you were asking for. But a lot of you are about to find out that they're a whole another different person, and you're about to find out their dark side. You're about to, this person gaslighted you. This person manipulated you emotionally because they knew you told them all your secrets and they tempted you with them same secrets. You told them the things that you felt, the things that you didn't feel, the things that you wanted to feel, the things that you expected from people. And a lot of you, these people started portraying these things for a lot of you. And for some of you, you probably gave them a chance and probably found out. For some of you, you're about to. Okay, so let's get into this reading. I want to go into the dark mirror. We're going to go into the native spirit. We're going to go into the V tarot or the 5 tarot. We're going to go into the Aquarius tarot for the divine side. Way too many emotions. All right, collective. So let's see. We're gonna put one card of native spirit for hallowed, feminine, and masculine. What are the energies here, spirit, for hallowed, masculine, and feminine? Good evening, Johira. But for the native spirit, we got a sacred mountain. A sacred mountain. A lot of you are trying to get to this ascended version of yourself. A lot of you are trying to find like this hidden treasure, this hidden city, this hidden aspect of yourself, collective. Hallowed feminine and hallowed masculine are trying to find this version of themselves that everybody in their past has tried to see in them. Okay, a lot of you are tempted to go see what's on the other side of this mountain. That's your temptation. A lot of you are in this energy of so bad wanting to go see what the hype is about with the spiritual journey, with this, with that, with what everybody got going on, with everybody doing self-love and purging and shadow work and inner child work and all this other shit. Right? For some of you, hallowed, masculine, feminine, this is the temptation to go see what's on the other side of your relationship. A lot of you are in this energy that you probably want to venture outside of your relationship. You probably want to go on a break within your relationship. You probably want to separate yourself from this person for a while. You probably don't have a good reason. You probably just are growing and you like new things or better things and you want to move forward or you want to expand your palette on people. Okay? I kind of feel like for a lot of you, you probably went through an ascension. You went to the other side of the sacred mountain and you found out that what you were doing, the manipulation, the low vibrational shit, the gaslighting, the love bombing, the motherfucking manipulations, the emotional toxic shit was not beaten or better than what was on the other side of the sacred mountain. Girl, you should know that you can depend on me. Leaving a dependency, codependency. Right? For some of you, you might be in a situation where you're being codependent on the person and the person's too codependent on you emotionally. So now you want to see what's on the other side of the mountain. For some of you, you're being let down. Or for some of you, this is that energy or that download where I said they used your emotions against you and they told you, you can depend on me. I'm going to be truthful. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. Then they showed you the total opposite. I won't let you down. Right. Let's go into the dark mirror. All these reckless games, exactly. Let's see. These songs are so on point with my downloads, what I said. Let's see what this dark mirror has for hallowed masculine and feminine. Hiding your true self. Like I said, somebody's hiding their emotions. Somebody's hiding the fact that they want to go outside of their relationship. Somebody's hiding the fact that they have other feelings. They have other options, other decisions, other plans with the number 5. They're waiting for change. Or for some of you, you're waiting for this person to change these toxic versions or traits about themselves, and they're not. And for a lot of you, you're probably in this energy where you're like, well, gotta toss that to the trash. For some of you, with that sacred mountain, for some of you, this is the person that's pushing you further more to your ascension. Let's clarify more with the native spirit here. The vision quest. For a lot of you, hallowed masculine and feminine, I feel like this is not the vision you saw with this person. This is not what you saw when they told you that this is what they wanted. They was, you can depend on them. They're gonna tell you the truth, and it doesn't look like it. For some of you, Taurus, Leo, Aries. For some of you, you feel like you constantly have to cleanse yourself spiritually around this person, smudging ceremony. And it's because of all the traumas and negative shit that they still are holding onto from their past. For some of you, this might be you in the relationship or the connection. Don't really have to be a connection or relationship. It can be a family member. It can be whatever it is, but it has to do with exchanging emotion and love with this person here. Deep down the feeling, right? Slow down depending on the lust, right? Because I feel like it was kind of lust for a lot of you. Whatever it was for some of you, it was somebody telling you that they might help you, and then they ended up doing something totally fucking opposite to what they said they was going to do. Shorty, I'm begging you for a taste. I feel like this person's very codependent. Hiding your true self, for some of you, this is just too much. It just feels like either somebody's hiding their true self or you're hiding the fact of this outside external temptation outside of your relationship or the connection, whatever it is. For some of you, it can be the fact that you started talking to somebody, you're into them, but then you met somebody else and now you're more into them than you were before the person before, right? It's different for everyone. It's definitely different for everyone. So I kind of feel like for you to be able to see clearly and make a decision on what you're about to do, for a lot of you, hallowed feminine and masculine, I kind of feel like for you to clear your vision or find clarity, do a smudging ceremony if you haven't already. For others of you, you probably need a fucking bath. And for others of you, it's about making the right decision that benefits you, not the person you're connected to. But I feel like whatever this temptation is, the temptation is happening because there's a lack of or thereof in the relationship or connection. So there's a reason why you're being tempted to look elsewhere or tempted by other people externally to your relationship or whatever the case may be. But somebody's hiding their true emotions, their true self, that what they truly want. I don't know. Let's go into... So here we're gonna go into sorry, my cards fell. We're gonna go into the dark mirror and see what we can get for divine masculine and feminine, okay? With this temptation energy. See what they got to say. I need a little bit more incense here. No, I don't want to do eucalyptus. I want to do some of that. There it goes. Woo. So collective, let's pull for divine feminine and divine masculine here. With the dark mirror, what is this temptation for divine masculine, divine feminine? Hey, Lisa. Remember to share the video. Remember to give it a thumbs up, everyone. Remember to subscribe. Fragmentation in reverse. Fragmentation, divine masculine, divine feminine with the number 27. This is number 9. A lot of you are in this wishful fulfillment energy. A lot of you are ready to experience love. A lot of you are so tempted to finally open up emotionally and open up your heart chakra. A lot of you went through a dark transformation of the soul, of the emotion, of your inner child, of your emotional abandonment issues. This is fragmentation in reverse. This is a lot of you being whole again, not being broken, not being afraid to put your emotions out there, because now you understand that you are in control of your being and your emotions and what you allow to step into your reality here. Queen of my world, I just said it. You're the queen of your reality, the king of your reality. I just said it, right? This is a lot of you going into this full moon energy, understanding that I am my full self. I control everything and anything that happens in connections and relationships. For a lot of you, this is a lot of you, if you are in a relationship, this is a lot of you doing the work. A lot of people doing the work, and now you're at this better place. You're not broken anymore, or you felt like the relationship was broken, or that something was missing. And now with the number 9, a lot of you are at this 9 of cups. Like, we did the work, now look at us. We're growing up, we're maturing, we're doing the things that we're supposed to do as adults to be able to get to the other level. This fragmentation in reverse is definitely about a lot of you did the work in your reality, not only in your reality but within yourself, naked before the stars. Naked before the stars, because a lot of you understood that you had to release shit to the universe or to God. A lot of the shit that you guys went through, a lot of the pain, a lot of this, a lot of that. This, a lot of you clearly have been single, divine masculine or divine feminine, and that's because a lot of you have been doing the work. Hollow feminine and masculine, they're going through all this temptation with relationships and outside people because they still have to do the work. But divine masculine and feminine, a lot of you are in this energy of aloneness. Whether you're still dealing with your baby's mother or baby's father, a lot of you are not with them. A lot of you are alone, and a lot of you are fixing yourself. We just find our demons a secret. Yeah, we found our demons. We abolished them. We fixed them. My heart got cut up, and then I caught up. Like, okay. If I told you about my past, would you mind it? Like I said, a lot of you have healed from your past, divine, masculine, and feminine. So this is a lot of you being ready for love. So now let's go into, a lot of you are asking yourself, is this me? Is this the real me? Like, am I ready? Am I really ready to fight for love now? Like, a lot of you aren't even, like, a lot of you are shocked that you're ready to fight for love. That's the problem. Let's go into the native spirit here. Other energies here with the native spirit. Ancestors. Like I said, ancestors. A lot of you went back to your ancestors to be able to heal yourself. A lot of you went back to the traumas, to your childhood traumas, to the people that raised you, to be able to release these emotionalities and these things that were keeping you from actually loving from a genuine place. Because a lot of you had emotional abandonment issues, right? So you understood that you had to go back to where it all started to be able to navigate these emotionalities and these things that were keeping you in this like stagnant place. So now a lot of you are walking in your beauty, whether female or male divine. And I feel like this is very beautiful because a lot of you are ready for the sun to rise. A lot of you are ready for the sun card. A lot of you are ready for that happiness, for that true love, for genuine, like mature, like true love. The dream traveler. A lot of you have been daydreaming about it. A lot of you have been like craving it. A lot of you have been yearning it, and there's nothing wrong with that. For the ones that already have it, a lot of you fixed the thing. A lot of you are walking in your beauty now because a lot of you went through that portal. A lot of you worked those traumas together, and you know what? Clap for that, because it's not everybody that can be in a relationship and work together to ascend. And some of you did, collective. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. These might be the people that you're with, or these might be your energies, but I kind of feel like whatever it was, now it's like a flowing river, right? Whether there's pebbles or boulders in the middle of it, a lot of you flow right through it, right? For some of you now, you're ready to go with the flow of love and go with the flow of what's going to be given to you. Because for some of you, a lot of you, you're single and you've been working on yourself. I want to put a promise to the side. Snug of the wild in reverse. Divine masculine and feminine. A lot of you are done being wild and like doing all that wild shit. A lot of you are ready for the pot of gold at the end of the fucking rainbow. And the rainbow represents of all the emotions and aspects that unconditional love can actually bring you. Because a lot of you understand what unconditional love is now because a lot of you have learned it for yourself. For the mutual energy here, in between the hallowed and the divine, the black flower fragrance. The black flower fragrance. For a lot of you, this is, if you're from the hallowed side, this is about a lot of you releasing these negative emotions of being in a relationship or connection with somebody that you probably outgrew. For others of you, this is finally releasing your true feelings and how you truly feel within your situation. The black flower fragrance is also probably talking about, for some of you, the if you're on the divine side, the things that you had to let go, the things that you have to let go emotionally, mentally, and physically, right? With all this black stuff on the chest, this is a lot of you going through a heart chakra awakening. For a lot of you on the hollow side, this is about a lot of you wanting to go into that heart chakra awakening because you know that the type of love and the type of relationships and type of commitments and connections you are conjuring and creating in your reality don't benefit you at all, hollowed. Very interesting here. So we're gonna read which one are we gonna read first? I hope you guys are enjoying the reading collective. I don't see you guys commenting. Maybe I'm too much into the reading, but you guys don't comment anyways. I kind of hate that shit. You guys don't engage, don't talk, don't converse. Wow, the book is all the way over there. It fell on the floor. Give me 1 second. So for the Dark Mirror Collective, for the hollowed side in the dark mirror, hiding your true self. Number 14. The moon phase is the third quarter. The stage is acceptance of how you truly feel. Hiding is keeping things inside. Lack of trust becomes lack of hope. So there must be a limit, hollowed feminine and hollowed masculine. In the dazzling light, there is a limit of a door, like the door to a Hammond. Hold on 1 second. So there is a hint of door, like the door to a Hammond outside. Draped in scarlet tunics stand two women, one under the sign of the sun and one and beneath the sign of the moon. You could be the front of the mirror or you could hide behind the mirror, yet you choose to be the mirror, which is really interesting. Going dark. Hiding is a survival instinct. Do you want to be honest and truly be yourself? Very few people will accept you then. You are too complicated to be comfortable. So this is into that energy of you seeking outside of your connection or relationship or whatever it is, hollowed. or the temptation of always have to get into a relationship because a lot of you are hiding from your true ascension path. So for others of you, it's about you being in these relationships and not and knowing that you can do better or deserve better, and you're hiding. So you become the mirror and the reflection of the other person, and then complain all fucking day. Too exceptional to be believed, too plain to be considered. You can be the sun, you can be the moon, you can be the door, you can be the road, you can be the butterfly and the break. Maybe the question is not if, but when. Sometimes real solitude is when there is not a right moment to be yourself, and not the right person to be with, and neither the right way. Being yourself is like a moment at the spa. It is a message for the soul, a purification process that brings in oxygen and turns away age and wear. It is bliss and pleasure. And I just heard Spirit say that you guys are in these connections and relationships that don't evolve, and things that don't grow are dead. The black flower fragrance, hiding your true self, right? So now let's go into the fragmentation for divine masculine and divine feminine. Number 27. The moon phase is waxing crescent, which we're in today in Virgo. The stage is anger. When rage is projected inward, destruction joins confusion and we break. And a lot of us have been broken on this divine side. What seems to be a cold iron coat rack is topped by a broken stone statue of a fairy, visible only from the chest up. The stone roses are at her breast. A crack cuts her face and her body. A jewel is on her forehead, and slivery insects' wings stand at her back. A crescent golden slice of the moon is like an halo behind her head, because she learned her innocence and her self-love and compassion, or his self-love and compassion and self-nurturing through all the abuse and hurt, right? It is possible to glimpse suspended in the void also the hands of the stone fairy. Losing a sense of self is a crescendo of noise, a decrescendo of pain, and a prelude of to nothingness. A lot of us had to go through the noise and the pain and losing the sense of self through the relationships of other people to be able to decrescendo from the pain and prelude of the nothingness that we were brought up in. Because they weren't a reflection of us, they were a reflection of the burdens, the traumas of everybody else. If I were to cut off my legs, would I still be me? If I were to carve out my heart, would I still be me? If my flesh will turn to stone, if my lungs were emptied of air, if my dream to fly were to be forced in chains and hanged out like an expired balloon, would I still be me? I fought and lost, broken beyond recognition, not by the shallow sight of bystanders who can pity, but who can understand divine feminine, divine masculine. I cannot even recognize myself, or I couldn't. Through the sobs, through the tears, and when silence finally comes, through the empty motions and the conventional slimes. Who did this to me? I did, maybe, maybe not. What is broken can be mended, not so that it returns whole, but at least until it tells his name anew, my name, and who will do that to me? I will. So you understand how this is the energy of a lot of you going beyond that fragmentation of yourself. A lot of you, this is putting the pieces back together. This is a lot of you going beyond the broken, the healing, and now finally ready to learn from the ancestors, walk in your beauty, and travel this dream of wanting to be in love again, divine masculine, divine feminine. So we're gonna go into the tarot for hallowed masculine and hallowed feminine and see what are the storylines there and what is coming, what are the energies around you. The Wheel of Fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune. It's real interesting energy because here there's three people, and I kind of feel like this is your divine, your hallowed. Your divine self, your hallowed self, and then your child self. And for a lot of you hallowed masculine and feminine, this is talking about a lot of you are ready in the time and space to ascend and to finally let go of these toxic relationships and these toxic people that keep holding you back from actually experiencing true happiness. You have the Knight of Cups here, but a lot of you aren't ready to be real with yourself. A lot of you aren't ready for that type of truth. A lot of you aren't ready to face yourself because in reality, a lot of you made the choices to be in these relationships that a lot of you outgrown now. A lot of you chose to be in these relationships with these toxic people that are narcissists, that are toxic. The Judgment card here. For some of you, I kind of feel like there's somebody that comes into your relationship or into your reality here and tries to judge the decisions that you make with the people that you are with or the people that you choose um to you choose to connect to. I feel like somebody here is judging. This person can be a Sagittarius, they can be a Cancer. What is wrong with this shit now? Okay guys, so I'm back, right? So I kind of feel like for some of you, this is somebody who's miserable in their life. They're very miserable in their life, and they're very miserable what's going on to them. Or this can be you, though. You're the person that's miserable, or you're in a miserable relationship, and you're going around fucking judging everybody else's decisions in their relationships. But for a lot of you, this is somebody coming into your reality and judging your decisions on who you choose to be with, or why you're single, or why you're this, or why you're that, or why you're with this person. I mean, for some of you, they might have a point of why you're with these fucked up ass people, but this is just a reflection of the things that you don't tell yourself. The Hanged Man here, right? This is a lot of you seeing things from a different perspective. Somebody comes in here and tells you something that makes you see your relationship in a whole different fucking aspect, and how a lot of you are actually giving up your Ten of Pentacles in exchange for this diluted version of love or watered down version of love from this narcissist or whoever this person is. The Nine of Cups in reverse, exactly. You're giving all these things up in exchange for this person to come and give you things probably materialistically or things that you think that you probably want, but now a lot of you aren't happy. So for a lot of you, this is really interesting because for some of you, it's the temptation to leave. It's a temptation to choose yourself. It's a temptation to move forward. I feel like for a lot of you, if you're in this relationship, it's time to leave. Like for some of you, this is not even a relationship. It can probably be like a toxic ass relationship with your baby daddy. That person won't let you go or won't let you be happy or won't allow you to be your true self with other people. Yeah, there's a tower moment that has to happen here with the Two of Wands. The choice is yours. I feel like a lot of you are choosing for this tower moment to happen. For some of you, can be connected to a Scorpio, probably even an Aries here. But I kind of feel like, all the other signs that I mentioned, I kind of feel like wherever this is, I kind of feel like you're being tempted to leave. Or you're being tempted to finally leave this behind and permanently leave this behind because it's not allowing you to be your authentic self. For some of you, this is somebody probably coming back from your past here and you trying to make the call to move forward or to start a new beginning with them. And I kind of feel like for some of you, there's two energies here. You have the Nine of Swords. It can go either two ways. If it's from your past, it's going to bring you the Nine of Swords, which is nothing but pain, anxiety, and depression. If it's a new thing and moving forward and embracing something new, it's bringing you a new beginning with the world here. With an Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, or Taurus. But I kind of feel like whatever this is, a lot of you need to understand that you're in this energy of being tempted to try something outside of the connection that you're in, or going on an adventure With the Queen of Wands here, following your intuition, a lot of you know that you're connected to the wrong person, or that you're allowing somebody to control you and not allowing you to be your true self here. For others of you, you're probably pregnant by somebody that you don't want to be with. And a lot of you are trying to make a break for it, or are trying to leave, or are trying to do this, or trying to do that. For others of you, if you're a guy, it's the other way around. You got pregnant, you got somebody pregnant that you don't want to be with. And now the temptation to make that choice to leave or to choose myself is the question. The Knight of Pentacles. Giving yourself the material proof or evidence to be able to leave this. Or I don't know what this is. Aries in reverse. The Fool in reverse. We have Judgment here and the Ten of Swords. For some of you, I kind of feel like you're in a burden. I kind of feel like you attach yourself to a connection or relationship, or got somebody pregnant, you don't want to be with them now, or you've been in this relationship for a long time, and a lot of you are like ready to get out. A lot of you are being tempted by things outside of you. A lot of you are probably being tempted to leave them. A lot of you are probably being tempted to lie to get out of the relationship. I don't know all the connection. I really don't know, but I feel like it's this temptation to go outside of whatever you're in. But I kind of feel like what spirit is telling you is that the truth will set you free. As long as you're true to yourself and true to the other person or the connection or the situation, you will be able to be free. Stop hiding your true self. The Ten of Swords is you not betraying yourself with a mental lie or an illusion. And then with the Judgment card is you like resurrecting outside of this old version of yourself. A lot of you are still making decisions from the old version of yourself that chose to be with this personal connection or toxic ass situation. And this is why a lot of you can't move forward or get the new fucking beginning here. And then the bottom of the deck, the Four of Swords. It's like this person is like mentally draining. And then the Moon on top of the deck, a lot of you still have to come to this epiphany. A lot of you don't want to come to the truth because it's either time wasted, you lied to yourself, or you were hiding true intentions or true emotions that were going to benefit you in the long run. And then now a lot of you are mad because you wasted time. Oh, this person came in and tempted you and manipulated you, and now you wasted your time. They were hiding their true self. For a lot of you, it's all different situations, but I'm going to go into divine feminine and masculine here and see what they got. They just told me to switch to tarot, so I am. I'm going to go to the Teenage Witch Tarot. What are the energies for this fragmentation? What did I say? A lot of you with the Three of Swords, you were healing, right? A lot of you were healing in between your dark self and your light self, this Gemini energy of having to like recoup yourself emotionally, blame yourself, not everybody external to you, so you can be able to heal and release all this toxic shit that was not allowing you to love unconditionally or love from a genuine, loving, nurturing, compassionate place. Now you're ready, the world. Now you're ready. A lot of you, this is Aquarius, Virgo, Leo, and Taurus. For some of you, whoever you're about to meet or whoever you just met is one of these signs. For somebody, the person that really, really hurt you in your past could have been a Gemini. Especially with this Ten of Swords here, right? I kind of feel like this person just stabbed you in all these places, in all these places that were the things that should have allowed you to be in a genuine relationship, your throat chakra, how to express your emotions. because this person was so narcissistic and didn't give a fuck about emotions, right? For others of you, it could have been the other signs: the Virgo, the Aquarius, the Taurus, the not Capricorn. I mean Leo. But I kind of feel like whatever it is, I feel like these people hurt you in all these aspects of yourself that didn't allow you to be in in these relationships. A lot of you were sabotaging yourself with the Ten of Swords, and oh, I'm better off alone. I'm better off in this energy, right? The Five of Swords. Can you do zodiac signs? I do zodiac signs on my Patreon. You can go subscribe to my Patreon. I do zodiac signs there every Monday. So Five of Swords, right? The Five of Swords. This is about you mentally going into this energy where you understand that a lot of the things that you went through your relationships were just a manipulation of the things that you were giving yourself. So you were searching for them in other people and just taking anything that they gave you, even if it was toxic. And this is why you put yourself in the illusion that that you wasn't ready for love and that you was better off without it and that you was better off single and that you couldn't find anybody or that you can't find anybody. So yeah, for the ones that want to see the zodiac signs, they're on patreon.com/the Hierophant Joey. You guys can go there. I'll put the link in the comments here. So you can subscribe and you can see your zodiacs there, darling. Okay, let me put it here, www.patreon.com. There was a reason God led me to you. Been catching up on your videos. Well, thank you for supporting, love. It means a lot. /the Hierophant Joey. Here's the link. I put the link for Patreon so you can see catch up with your whole zodiac videos. Sub 2 days ago. Thank you for subscribing. So I do zodiac signs on Patreon. So if you subscribe, you should have been able to see them there. Okay, love. So with this energy here, I kind of feel like a lot of you, it was about releasing the toxic version of what love was. What you grew up seeing, what you decided to be in. A lot of you, this was your heart chakra ascension. Now you're ready for stability of relationships here. A lot of you could be a Capricorn or were a Capricorn with the 4 wands, Leo energy here. But I kind of feel like whatever this is about a lot of you regaining the confidence to be able to go into finding love again or being in a relationship or expressing yourself within a connection or love again. What other energies do we have here? I see somebody here, divine masculine and divine feminine, coming in trying to convince you to give them a chance of commitment or to show you why you should commit to them. This might be a Cancer. This is Cancer, both energies. They might be a Capricorn, they might be a Leo. I don't know, but I kind of feel like whatever energy this is, they're coming in trying to see if you're willing to move forward with them. The bottom of the deck here, we have the 9 of Cups. They can be a Scorpio. Ooh. Sorry, Pisces. 9 of Cups. Right? They can be a 9 of Cups. They can be a Pisces here. Or a Scorpio, because I keep saying Scorpio, obviously. For some of you, it's a Taurus. For some of them, this is this person saying, let me just take control of the connection. Let me take control of whatever it is. And then here we have Taurus again with the Empress. Some of you might have Taurus in your chart or might be ruled with Venus or whatever the case may be. But I kind of feel like this is a true pair. The Empress and the King of Pentacles here. But I kind of feel like whatever this is, for some of you, it might be a new person. But then you have the King of Swords here. A lot of you have been manifesting love here. You're ready for it. And then you have the Queen of Swords here. See how all these pairs are coming up? You have the King and Queen of Swords. Aquarius and Libra energy. For some of you, they might be an Aquarius or Libra, but for some of you, you're about to meet somebody new here. You've been manifesting it. They might be a Gemini as well with the Gemini card, the Magician. But I feel like this is just about manifestation. Y'all been manifesting each other. Because a lot of you are ready. You are ready. You fragmented yourself back together. Or you put the fragments back together. Now you're a whole piece and you're ready for love. Look at the King of Cups. Told you everybody's a king here or a queen. The Sun, happiness. Told you. Here goes the sun. Remember what I was telling you? Or you're standing under the sun or under the thing. A lot of you chose to stand under the sun. The hollow part is standing under the moon because they're still figuring themselves out emotionally and trying to stop hiding their true selves. A lot of you fix that fragmentation and are standing under the sun, divine. So for a lot of you, the King of Cups is coming because now you're a reflection of what you want in other people. So now you can attract it. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Remember when they got the Nine of Swords on the hollow side because they're still in this anxiety, depression, toxic energy? A lot of you fixed it. You're not in that energy because a lot of you did the work with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You didn't just wait around and wait for shit to happen. You did the work. So now when are you gonna meet this person? The Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, they're gonna ask you out on a date. For some of you, this might be on social media. They might ask you on a date on social media to get together or hang out. The Three of Wands here. Go on an adventure. For some of you, they might ask you to go on a little hike or a trip, or even to go on a ferry or a boat as the date, or a restaurant on a boat or next to water. I don't know. For some of you, it might be an Aries. For some of you, you might meet this person on you going on a run or on an errand, but you bump into this person here. Yeah, y'all ready for Ace of Cups. No amount of love can feed my soul because this love you give to yourself, just like the song said, right? The Nine of Wands, a lot of you fought tooth and nail to be able to get to this energy. And you're damn sure gonna let nobody unfucking fill your cup, right? So this is a lot of you giving yourself the things that people didn't give you in your past relationships. So now you're ready to be in a relationship because you gave yourself those things. So you don't expect them from people anymore. I like this divine masculine and feminine. And then you have the Knight of Swords here, willing to fight for love. And this is the energy that a lot of you should be in because whoever is coming in for you, they're willing to fight for the same thing. For some of you, you meet these people on an outing with one of your friends. Some of you are bored with the Four Cups and get asked to go out by one of your friends. And while you're out with your friend or on this outing, you meet this person and exchange numbers. Yeah. A lot of you lose patience, like I'm done being inside. For some of you, they might be an Aquarius, the star. For some of you, you might have Aquarius in your chart. And a lot of you start to go live your life and start pouring energy out into your reality and start doing different things with the Aquarius energy here. Going out into nature, pouring out your cup to things that you love and that you know are going to feed back or feed back the same things back to you. That's why there's two cups here. Not just people, but also places and things that you enjoy. So let's go into the black flower here. I kind of want to pull some cards for that. The black flower fragrance. The Page of Pentacles. Somebody coming in here with a proposal. Yeah, there goes the message. Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups and then the Two of Cups. There goes that relationship. For the hollow side, this is a lot of you releasing the relationship to be able to give yourself the spirit, the message that spirit is trying to tell you, and not stop hiding your true self. A lot of you need to give yourself the abundance in love, compassion, and nurturing that you want these people so badly to give to you. For the divine side, this is about you finally accepting a relationship, finally embracing love, unconditional love. For others of you, finally accept, this is the message of the person coming in, of finally giving you the things that you have been waiting for. But it's only because you started giving it to yourself, collective, with the Ace of Pentacles here. Capricorn energy, Leo and Pisces. We have the Page of Pentacles here, Virgo energy. And then we have the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius. But whatever this is, a lot of you need to understand that you have to go through these black darknesses so you can be able to go through this ascension of love and accepting the new version of love. Here, the bottom of the deck, everything is fine. You're not betraying yourself. Now you have the discernment and the intuition to be able to pick and choose who's going to be your next soulmate here. There is no disappointment with the Five of Cups. Top of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. There's this energy coming in. Somebody's coming in here, I'm telling you. The Seven of Swords. Because a lot of you chose to leave those cheating and lying and manipulating and gaslighting and love bombing and toxic ass energies behind. For some of you, Hollow, this is what you choose to do. You choose to leave that behind with the Seven of Swords and finally choose yourself. Right? With the Page of Swords. Choosing yourself here. Because you want to experience the Nine of Cups as well. Look at the rescue 911. There it goes. So the Black Flower Fragrance, number 16, and that's going to close up the reading, collective. The Black Flower Fragrance, the moon phase is full. The stage is anger. The world is unfair. Fuck off, dear world. Fuck you. Literally what it says. A beautiful woman, her face with a hint of resolve, holds a strange black rose to her chest. It seems to explode like a crystal, each petal an obsidian shard. If we want to go dark, go black. Don't stop to the evening, but embrace the night. Love is not a white dove, nor it turns people into angels. Love can be ugly. Love can be cheap. Love can be rotten. Love can be a temptation. But even ugly love has a right to exist. Even cheap love can raise to the sky. Even rotten love has the dignity of eternity. Even temptation can last in eternity. Even a black rose by any other name should still smell as sweet. Even if you are wrong, you still have the right to be angry. Even if you were not perfect, you have the right to be respected. Even if you are stupid, you have the right to be listened to. Even if you are lucky, you have the right to complain. Even if you are rich, you have the right to be sad. If you cannot shine because you are beautiful, then shine even if you are ugly. Shine because you are ugly, gorgeously black, ugly as love, worn out as an angel, and cheap as a crown, unconquered as a fragrance in the darkness of night, collective. Temptation. Whether temptation is bringing you to a good or bad place, let it be, because it's going to bring you to the place that you need to be your whole, full moon, and holy self. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. And I hope that these messages brought you clarity and illumination to your soul. Thank you so much. Remember to subscribe, to like the video. Remember to follow me on the link in the comments, www.patreon.com/the Remember that is where I do the zodiac signs. That's where I do other high vibrational readings or conceptualized ideas that a lot of you will learn from and be able to help you ascend. Remember that I love you from the depths of my soul. I'll see you next time. And I'll be promoting the video for tomorrow. Bye.